get cold. Like,
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to a new video. I just loaded 4 yards and I'm gonna be taking them to La Habra. So let's make our way over there now and see what they're gonna be pouring. Also, I have a new nail color. I did a butter yellow and look how long my nails grew already. I'm so happy. I've been doing my nails recently and I'll just protect them with this and they last a long time. They lasted 2 weeks until my next appointment. I would never get my nails done because I was like, oh, it's a waste of money. They're not gonna last. Like, I use my hands all the time and I hated wearing gloves so much. I never liked wearing gloves. I always get asked in the comments like, why don't you wear gloves? And it's because I'm very hands-on and the gloves make me work slower in a way. But I've gotten used to these. These are like skin tight and they protect my nails, so I'm so happy about that. I usually get my toes done, but now I get my toes and my hands. It makes me feel more like a girl, which I love. But okay, let's head on out to La Habra now. Right here what we're pouring. It's only 4 yards, so that's alright if it's wheelbarrowed, but I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna make sure right now. But I brought some strawberries, so let me get one strawberry before I get down. Woo. That's good. into a chute pour. It was wheelbarrowed a little bit to where the chute didn't reach, but now it's gonna be chute poured. And the guy that's gonna pay me is leaving, so I have to write the receipt. In the last video, I said I was writing the check, and a lot of you guys were super confused, but I just used the wrong word. I meant to say receipt or invoice. They're not ready for me to chute pour it, so I'm gonna eat the rest of my strawberries. Ooh, sour. Okay guys, I just finished up at that job. Let's get out of here. I'm back at the plant. I already washed out, rinsed my drum twice with water because at the end of that job that I was just at, they ended up adding color and it was black color, so it really stained the inside of my drum, so it took me a while to rinse everything out, but all good now. We're gonna be waiting for a job that's not until 12 and it's 9:30 right now. And I could have gotten off, but I chose to just wait for that job. So what I'm gonna do right now is eat my lunch, which I have some calabaza, which is some squash, and I'll eat it with some tostadas. And after that, I'm gonna go outside, even though it's super hot, just to clean my truck a little bit. But meanwhile, I eat. I'm gonna watch a Netflix show that I just started. Guys, I never have time to watch shows, but recently I started a new show that I heard really, really good things about from a friend. And I started watching it and I'm so hooked in it. The show is called Untamed on Netflix. It's a really short series, only 5 episodes, but they're really good episodes. It's based on a murder that happened in Yosemite, and the park ranger there is like trying to figure out what happened. It's really interesting, so I'm really into it, and I love Yosemite and I love camping there, so it's cool to see like the whole scenery. So I'll watch some of that right now while I eat my food, and then I'm gonna go outside, like I said, and wash my truck. But we're gonna be on standby for probably an hour and a half. So make sure to check back in once it's time to load up. So I've teleported to that other job. I'm here now. It's in the city of Glendora, and I brought a full load of 10 yards. As you guys see, the first truck is still unloading, the second truck is here, not unloaded yet, and then I'm the third truck. I came at the time they told me to come at. We're gonna wait, we'll see how long. That first truck has probably been unloading for a while now because I seen that second truck leave the plant, and then that's when I got loaded, when that second truck left the plant, and it was still a 20-minute drive here, so I don't know what happened. Maybe they weren't ready, but I'm gonna go make sure my load doesn't get too hot. I'm gonna go add water. I'm in the truck because I'm writing the receipt. But I was looking on Zillow. I always do this whenever I see a new city that I've never been to and I want to know the prices of the houses. I thought this area looked like 1 million, you know, but no, these houses are 7 million and more in this block. And on Zillow, it tells you the estimate for the monthly mortgage. And guys, these houses have a mortgage of $36,000, ranging from there. Obviously, like each house is different, but this house specifically that I came to bring Concord to is a $7 million house. Their monthly mortgage is around $36,000. So that is so crazy, guys. That is so crazy to me. That's a lot of money, and I want to know what these people do. If I could, I would go knocking on each door on this block and ask the homeowners, what do you do for a living? I don't know if that's rude, but I'm just super curious. Like, I want to know. For me, I've always known that I would love to live comfortably where money is not an issue, but I don't care to be like super rich, you know? I don't care to have like a huge house like this because I just know I don't need the space, but I'm still very curious like how people do it. Like, that's a lot of money for a monthly payment on just a house. So I don't know. Obviously, I'm pretty sure it's businesses, but what kind of businesses, you know? But anyways, I wrote the check. I'm gonna go to the back to see what they poured. I'm pretty sure it's a foundation. It looks like they're building another house on the back. But either way, let's go check it out.
Ese señor no va a pagar, ni la dejes que firme.
Okay guys, well I didn't get no answers. The homeowners weren't there, but I know that maybe some of you guys maybe have an idea. I just asked the pumper and he says he thinks it's inherited. All this money and homes are inherited. I don't know how you say that word, but basically just passed down wealth, which I've heard a lot, but I'm pretty sure there's a few folks that have really just built their own wealth by themselves. So I would be curious to know about that. If you guys know anyone or know anything or have any idea how you make the big money, I want to know. Leave a comment down below. I'm super curious. I'm super duper curious. But anyways, as of now, we're done here. I brought 10 yards here. I'm not even sure if I mentioned that, but I brought 10 yards here and we're ready to go back to the plant. So I'll see you guys at the plant.
Me.
I'm loading up right now on my second load. It's another 10 yards, and I'm taking them to Chino. Really quickly, I just made it to my job, but I was over here on the way snacking on these little things, which are some bite-sized protein. Apparently, it's a little sausage, turkey sausage, and some cheese, and it's so yummy. I got it from Target yesterday, and they're so good. I thought I would try it out, so I got some, and I love them. I'm gonna have to get these all the time now. But okay, let's get down.
Damn, this shit don't even close.
Right there. The address sent me here. I'm not sure where to go. It just told me to turn in this little thing. But there's a lot here. There's a truck wash, there's a gas station, there's a restaurant. Oh, I think I see them over there. Someone's waving. Whoa. This was a fun one. This one was very random and funny. This job was funny because after my second load, I went to the plant and I had to wait on standby for probably an hour and a half or maybe two. Honestly, I wasn't keeping track of the time. But I waited those 2 hours and then I heard that the plant was gonna close. I let them know. So then they were about to cancel this job that I was at because at this job the inspector hadn't confirmed like, okay, pour. So that's why we were waiting on standby for such a long time, because the inspector here took forever to get here and to basically confirm like, okay, you guys could pour. So that's why we were on standby. But once I told them they're closing the plant, I guess they said no. Then we got told like, okay, wash out completely and then head to the yard. So I was washing out. It was me and another truck. That truck that came and brought the second load, it was me and that truck that were told wash out and go to the yard, done for the day. And then we were washing out and we were about to leave and then they said, wait, go load up. So then I loaded 10 yards, he loaded 10 yards, and then we made it over here. We're in the city of Fontana, and I never thought I would ever be at a truck stop, but I'm at a truck stop right now. But it was to pour that sign. And I've worked with these guys before, and I like working with them because they're really quick. I mean, it's an easy pour. We just put one chute on and then just unload, no stopping. So I like that about this job. I unloaded in 5 minutes, and then the other truck came right in time, and now he's unloading. But I'm out of breath because it was like really quick. It was a funny job to me. That second truck is already done unloading. Hopefully they had enough because they were only able to order 20 yards. They didn't know if that was going to be enough or not. Hopefully it was enough because they can't order more concrete until tomorrow since the plant is closed. It's already 3, guys. And that's how you know it's slow, when the plants are closing early. But okay guys, let's get out of here.